sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Matt Davidson. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes to Matt Davidson.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2. In the air to straightaway right. Soler's after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Wellington Castillo, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Soler going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. White. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
1-1. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Ready now for the White Sox, Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Tim Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
And gentlemen, the White Sox are challenging the
So here's one
play.
last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. No balls and one strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Delmonico now. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that misses, ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop. He gathers the throw. Got him. Up next for Chicago, Tyler Saladino. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there, and that ends the inning. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman, Lucas
And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
In is Jorge Soler. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's 1 for 3. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Soler, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting sixth.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A bouncer to the left side. Davidson takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here is Avisaíl Garcia as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Right fielder, Avisaíl Garcia.
First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yohan Moncada. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. To first. Duda's up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Riding in once again, Jose Abreu. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Into the box, Matt Davidson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a ground ball to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's gone 2 for 8. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Rodon has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that's the first out.
Batting 8. Left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Garcia looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop.
Batting 9.
Popped him up.
The shortstop.
There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. With Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Merrifield
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Merrifield playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And he takes ball one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Merrifield, the runner at first with 2 gone. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Takes a knee-high fastball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Escobar on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Nicky Delmonico. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Josh McHugh, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1 and 2. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And here's Tyler Saladino, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
1-1 the count. takes this the other way to right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The relay throw, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch two-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Avisail Garcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Grounded weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now.
Leading
He's
off the
0 for
fourth
1 thus
Royals.
far.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's one down now.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas Duda.
Digging in to try it again, Lucas Duda. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And Duda behind 0-2 now. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Soler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is ready for another shot now. Yohan Moncada. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Yohan Moncada.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The 0-1 on its way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Abreu. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 0-2 home. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Matt Davidson. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So coming to the plate, Wellington Castillo. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
0-1, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. He'll whip this one to first in time. And so next to the plate for the Royals, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Alex Gordon. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ball 1. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
The count is 1-2.
1 out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Alcides Escobar. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And this is low, ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Strike called, 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
All even now, 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get an auto swing. Mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Behind 0-2 now. Escobar is off at first with 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. We've played 5 full. Digging in once again, Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Josh McHugh, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Saladino. A fly out and a single for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Push softly over toward the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready.
Leading off for the Royals, designated hitter, Billy Burns.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Popped him up. Moncada in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1. On the ground to the right side, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Third baseman, number
Ready
8.
once again, Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Moustakas waits on the 1-1.
Nope.
Missed with a slider.
1 strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here now the 2-2. He's laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
No hits to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Delmonico is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting,
digging in and looking for more, Jorge Soler. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
1-0 the count. On its way is pitch number 75. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
the batter, number 10.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 70.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Escobar. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading off for the Royals, Center fielder.
Juan Minaya is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Now pitching for the White Sox. Number
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hit back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. And that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Popped him up. Davidson is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 4.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Minaya, a 6'4" right-hander, is in his 3rd season as a major league player. Count now a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Is a changeup offered at and missed.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Seth Maness been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another shot now. Matt Davidson due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Hard liner to center field. Orlando has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
In now, Wellington Castillo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 1 the count to Wellington Castillo. Here it comes on 1 and 1. Flares this one over toward first, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, shortstop.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. He swings and grounds it to short, and he'll go the short way to retire. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The shortstop.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-1 pitch. Looped out towards short. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Whit Merrifield. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Billy Burns. He was a ground out victim last time up. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He doubled his last time through. Popped him up. Davidson shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Up next for Chicago, Josh McHugh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out for short. Escobar has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH. Tyler Saladino is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
The batter.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Batter, number 10, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's Lucas Duda now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. In is Jorge Soler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 16, Paulo Orlando.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Abreu. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. See down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Brian Flynn takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Spin throw. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
0-1 the count. The 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Soler on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The relay throw. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flynn, a 6'7" left-hander. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And now the runner's trying for third. And this one gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So digging in now, Tim Anderson, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Davidson takes his lead at third with one away. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground out to short. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Standing in now, Nicky Delmonico will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Back up the middle to second for one. Back to Duda, a double play, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
He'll try again, 1-2. Missed with a slider. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on.
The left fielder, number 4.
Nate Jones enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Number 65.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
1-2 the count of the Royals shortstop. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Merrifield has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. In the dirt, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second, so now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance.
And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. KC down to their final strike in this one. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Juan Minaya claims the win out of the pen, his first. Nate Jones records the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.